Welcome back to another episode of Best Driving Tour. Today, I'm taking you on a journey that truly feeds the soul and warms the heart through the simply beautiful County Wexford in Ireland. Buckle up and let this driver's perspective take you on an incredible adventure. The moment we cross into Wexford, you can just feel the atmosphere shift. There's something in the air, something in the light. It's no accident that Wexford is often called Ireland's sunny south-east. After all those grey, rainy days we're so used to, every bit of sunshine here feels like a real gift. Can you feel it? That immediate sense of relief, like all your worries are just melting away in that warm glow. Suddenly, you feel lighter, and that spontaneous smile just creeps onto your face, the one you often miss in the daily hustle and bustle. The tarmac stretches out ahead of us, and every mile is a new scene. Gently rolling landscapes, fields of a green so vibrant it feels almost unreal, crisscrossed by hedgerows and ancient stone walls. This is exactly what I love about Ireland, this wild, untamed nature that still tells stories. You can almost hear the whisper of the wind through the trees, telling tales of centuries of history that have unfolded on this very land. start our drive, passing through charming little towns that feel as if they've stepped right out of a postcard. Each one has its own soul, its own rhythm. Just look at these stone cottages, those tiny pubs where, I bet, you can hear the sounds of traditional Irish music spilling out into the street every evening. These are places where life moves at a gentler pace, where people still have time for a chat, for a friendly wave. You can't help but wonder what stories are hidden behind those doors, what generations have passed through these very streets. As you drive into a place like this, you almost feel like an intruder stepping into someone else's private world, but at the same time, you're welcomed with open arms by the very atmosphere. We'll see kids playing on the street, older folks sitting on benches just watching the world go by. It's a gentle reminder that real life happens right here, right now, in these small everyday moments. The road winds on, and we sink deeper into the increasingly idyllic scenery. I've driven hundreds of roads like this, but each one has something unique about it. Here, in Wexford, that feeling of freedom is even more intense. There's no rush, no city clamour. It's just the road, you, and the nature all around you. This is that moment where you can truly breathe deeply, smell the fresh cut grass, and maybe even catch a hint of that salty sea breeze that will soon appear on the horizon. Further south we go, the more you can feel the ocean's presence. The horizon starts to open up, and in the distance, a line appears, getting clearer with every mile. This is that moment when your heart starts to beat a little faster. The sight of the sea always stirs something deep inside me. It's a vast expanse, a symbol of freedom and endless possibility. There's something primal about it, something that connects us to nature in its purest form. The sun reflects off the water's surface, creating dazzling, shimmering lights. The wind picks up and the scent of salt becomes wonderfully dominant. In this moment, all worries just seem to vanish. It's just you and this incredible view stretching out before your eyes. This is precisely the kind of journey that allows us to reconnect with ourselves, recharge our batteries, and find a little inner peace. The road begins to hug the coastline, revealing dramatic cliffs, hidden beaches, and coves that just tempt you to pull over and simply gaze. Sometimes I spot isolated houses perched right on the edge of a cliff, with a view most of us could only dream of. I imagine living in a place like that, waking up every morning to the sound of crashing waves and that endless horizon before you. Getting closer now, the landscape becomes harsher, wilder. Rocks, heather, a few trees bent by the wind. It's a sign that we're approaching the very tip of the Hook Peninsula. This place has a majestic quality about it, something you feel in your bones. It's that sense of being on the edge of the land, on the boundary with the mighty Atlantic. A few more bends, a few more miles. In the distance, right at the end of the peninsula, she emerges, Hook Head Lighthouse. She stands there proudly, guiding sailors for centuries. This isn't just a building, it's a symbol of hope, safety, and endurance. Her history stretches back to the 12th century, making her one of the oldest operational lighthouses in the world. Just think about how many storms she's weathered, how many ships she's saved from crashing against those treacherous rocks. We step out of the car. The wind whips at your face, carrying the full force of the ocean's scent. Standing here, on this rocky headland, you feel the raw power of nature in its purest form. Waves crash against the rocks with immense force, and seagulls circle overhead, letting out their distinctive calls. We walk closer to the lighthouse. Its white tower looms above us, and all around the endless ocean view stretches out. This is that moment where you can just stand, look, and let your thoughts wander freely. You think of all those people who have gazed upon this same view through the centuries, of the sailors who sought its light in the darkness, of the lighthouse keepers who dedicated their lives to keeping that flame burning. In this place, you feel small in the face of nature's power, but at the same time you feel a part of something vast. It's that feeling of humility and gratitude. Gratitude for the chance to experience moments like these, for the sheer beauty that surrounds us. And so, we bring our drive to a close today. County Wexford and Hook Head Lighthouse are places that truly leave a lasting mark on your heart. It's not just about the sights, but more importantly, the feelings, the joy of the sunshine, the peace of nature, and the sheer admiration for human endurance. I truly hope this virtual journey has been an inspiration for you. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the Best Driving Tour channel, and leave a comment below about your own favourite places to explore. See you in the next episode.